You're watching InfoSec Bytes, a crash course in information security for journalists. We're based at the Centre for Investigative Journalism in London and supported by the Login Foundation. In this video, we look at how to enable persistence on Tails. This video is provided for information only. It cannot replace the advice of a trained security professional. If lives or safety depend on your security, please seek the advice of an expert. The Centre for Investigative Journalism is a pioneer in providing expert information security training services to journalists and journalistic institutions. To consult with an expert through the CIJ, or to arrange a CIJ training session, contact the address on screen. This video is part of a series on the Tails operating system. If you haven't yet, make sure you watch our other videos on Tails. Click or tap on the pop-up message to access them. So now you have your Tails USB and it's ready to use. But there may be one more thing you want to do before you start using Tails properly. As we saw in our introductory video, Introduction to Tails, the Tails system is fully amnesic and will forget everything you've been working on when you shut down the system. But you also have the option of enabling what's called persistence. When you do this, Tails sets aside a space on the USB and fully encrypts it using a passphrase of your choice. Then, when you boot up Tails, you have the option of either leaving this encrypted space locked and booting a completely amnesic session, or of unlocking the encrypted space. When you unlock it, there will be a special folder called Persistent. Files that you place in Persistent will be remembered even after you shut down the computer. Files left anywhere else will still be erased on shutdown. You can also set it up so that Tails remembers your application settings across sessions. This allows you to use your Tails as you would a normal operating system, selectively retaining some files between sessions and yet allowing everything else to be safely and cleanly forgotten. Because we've just created it, this Tails does not have persistence enabled, so let's enable it. First, click on Applications, Tails, Configure Persistent Volume. After a few seconds, the Setup Tails Persistent Volume window will pop up. At the top of the window is a warning about the dangers of using persistence on Tails. Make sure you read the warning and follow the link to fully inform yourself about the risks of using a persistent volume. If you are happy to proceed, create a new passphrase and enter it in the passphrase field. Make sure it is a good, long passphrase, but which you can remember. Type in the passphrase again in the second box, and then when you're ready to go, click Create. Tails will begin creating the persistent storage volume. It will take a few minutes, so be sure to wait until it's finished. Once it's done, you'll see this screen. Tails persistence doesn't just enable you to keep your files from one session to the next. You can also tell it to save your application settings from one session to the next too. At the top of this list is Personal Data. This is your files. This should have a green tick beside it by default. By default, the rest of the options are not enabled, but you can enable them by clicking on them. For example, if you click on GNU-PG, this will mean that you will be able to store your PGP encryption keys in Tails, and they will not be deleted every time you shut down your computer. Likewise, if you click on Pidgin, this will mean that if you use the built-in Pidgin Messenger to chat with other contacts, you won't have to set up your account each time you boot Tails up. It will be remembered across sessions. The same goes for network connections. If you enable this option, Tails will remember your Wi-Fi password and automatically connect next time you boot it up. You should put some thought into which of these applications you want to be persistent. In this tutorial, we are just going to enable all of them. Once you're finished, click on Save. You will see this screen informing you that the persistence wizard is finished and that you have to reboot for persistence to take effect. So let's close that and then reboot the machine. Now that you've enabled persistence, once you boot Tails up again, you will be given the option to unlock your persistence on the Tails greeter. Just use the passphrase you chose for your persistence and then click Unlock to unlock the persistence. Now, when you click Start Tails, Tails will start with the persistence enabled. Now, if you set up an account on, for example, Pidgin, but then shut down the computer, once you boot it up again and unlock persistence, that account will still be there. Likewise with all of the other applications you enabled. Furthermore, a new folder will appear in the Places menu called Persistent. All files that are placed in the Persistence folder will not be deleted when you shut down Tails, but all files that are placed outside the Persistence folder will be deleted as soon as you shut down Tails. So, if you want to keep files, before you shut Tails down, you must make sure that you place the files inside the Persistent folder. If you just leave them in any other folder, they will be gone when you next boot up Tails. That's pretty much it for how Tails Persistence works. If for any reason you would like to disable Persistence, deleting your persistent storage in the process, you can do so, and here's how. Click on Applications, Tails, Delete Persistent Volume. A window will pop up asking you to confirm and warning you that you will lose all data that is stored in the persistent volume. If you are sure you want to proceed, click Delete. A few seconds later, the window will inform you that the process is finished and the persistent volume has been deleted. You can now close the window and then shut down the computer by clicking in the top right corner and then clicking on this icon. Now, when you boot your Tails again, there will be no option to unlock your persistent volume. It will be gone. That's it for Tails Persistence. In the next video, we will look at how to create more Tails USBs from within Tails and how to keep your Tails USB up to date. We also have a range of other videos explaining all aspects of Tails, what it is, how to get it, how to install it, and how to use all of its features. To watch these videos, click or tap on the pop-up message and choose the Tails video playlist. Thanks for watching InfoSec Bytes. If you found this video useful, please share it widely with your colleagues and co-workers. To support the Centre for Investigative Journalism with a donation, please visit tcij.org/donate. And if you would like to watch our other videos, please go to infosecbytes.org or subscribe to our channel below.